Hello, Evergreen Public Schools. My name is John Boyd, and I am your incoming interim superintendent. I'm coming to you from Quincy, Washington. You can see we had 18 inches of snow 2 nights ago, so school's closed here. I'm in the library at Quincy High School. I'm working really hard to wrap up things in Quincy so that I can leave Quincy in a good place, and then also have my full attention on Evergreen Public Schools. So in the next month, I'll be spending about 8 to 10 days in Evergreen, listening and learning prior to officially coming in sometime in early February. We have not set a specific start date, but in early February I'll come in to take over officially as the interim superintendent of Evergreen Public Schools. So a little bit about me. I am from West Seattle, Washington, attended school there, received a basketball scholarship to play at the University of Montana, played there 4 years, and then also completed my degree in Spanish with an emphasis in business. And after finishing up at Montana, I moved back to West Seattle and became a paraeducator for the Seattle Public Schools. And I started as a substitute paraeducator, subbing in as a secretary, playground assistant. I did kitchen work, and also I also was a one-on-one special educator for a little stretch there. So after that, I became a kindergarten bilingual assistant for 2 years in Seattle prior to getting my master's degree at Western Washington and taking the job at Denny Middle School in Seattle as a English as a second language teacher and department head. I held that position for 5 years, then became the dean of students at Denny. Afterwards, I received my credential to be a principal. I attended Heritage University, received my credential to become a principal. Spent 1 year at Edmonds at Alderwood Middle School as an assistant principal. I was the principal for 4 years at the Bilingual Orientation Center in Seattle. It's a center for refugee and immigrant students. Held that position for 4 years and then transferred to Chief Sealth International High School and was principal there for 7 years prior to accepting a job at Highline Schools. Highline Schools is right next to Seattle Public Schools in the White Center Burien area. I was an executive director supporting the growth and development and supervising of principals in that district, both elementary and secondary principals. So I was in that position in Highline for 3 years, and then was hired as the superintendent of the Quincy School District here in Quincy, Washington. I've held this position for 7.5 years and have been really happy with the success and what we've accomplished here. We have great leadership following me, which gives me confidence that I can leave Quincy and give my full attention to Evergreen Public Schools, knowing that this district is moving forward and in good hands. So I'm excited to come. I understand these are extraordinarily difficult circumstances and all over the state of Washington. We've struggled to do school and get students back in the habit of doing school. I understand that Evergreen has had some extreme challenges, much like all districts across the state, with some social media threats, with some difficulties in behavior, challenges with staffing, substitutes, all of those things. And so my first order of business is to jump in head first to support all of the adults at the district level and the principals to ensure that we're able to keep schools open and keep schools moving forward. I understand from the people that I've talked to, both in the district and out the district, that Evergreen staff has done an exceptional job. Our teachers and our classified staff, our bus drivers, and all of the employee groups have just been phenomenal principals in just keeping the doors open and working hard to ensure that there's some continuity for students and a place for students to go and feel safe and connect with both adults and all the services that school offers. So yeah, again, the first order of business to make sure that our central office is working productively, collaboratively, and we're developing good relationships across the district from our classrooms to our boardroom in service of supporting students. So I'll be working really hard on the relationship piece and building a team of district leaders that can support our schools and our teachers and our classified staff, as well as our students and families. So that's job number one. The school board also relayed that they want me to come in and maintain continuity, not add a lot of new initiatives, but to make sure that we have continuity with our equity and inclusion program, and also with respect to our strategic planning initiative. And so we can do that strategic planning, we can maintain continuity with our equity and inclusion work without piling on to staff and making more work from people. It's also, I understand and am sensitive to the fact that I'm coming in at a time when we're experiencing, and Evergreen and the whole state and nation are experiencing, a rapid surge in COVID. So we'll need to make sure that we're able to staff schools and have a good plan for making sure that we can keep schools open and moving forward productively for students and families as well. I am ready to go. I'm excited about this possibility, and I am really thrilled that the board has confidence in me to lead this district over the next couple of years, and to make sure that all the staff and students and families and are cared for, that we come together relationally, we come together as a team to support our students to be successful and achieve. So looking forward to seeing you all, meeting you all in person. I can't wait. I'm working hard again to finish up strong in Quincy so I can leave this district in a good place, but I'm rapidly approaching the point at which I can begin letting go and moving forward to become part of the Vancouver and Evergreen Public Schools community. So thank you very much. Look forward to meeting you all, and can't wait to see you very soon as time goes fast. And good luck over the next few weeks, and we'll see you soon.